Now they have an orbital strike as well on the defense.
Got a safe on the operator. Cam spots out Cordamenta. Safe now, getting aggressive to push up at this angle. Oh, Defo drops down into the operator. Chronicle trying to get away and just about limps his way through and gets out of dodge.
Need stim to run out? Doesn't have any stims anymore now as well. Yeah, it was on the ground, so I think they used it to actually get out, but now they can reuse it to try and get in.
Cordamenta doesn't get a kill though. Nats and Shadow still triple up. Oh, chaos there in this bit, but now we're going to look to Trex and Leo to pull this one back for kill. Spike's down for Mech, so they have to walk into their path, Ryan.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, they just have to line up, don't they, like that? Redgar has it all to do. We saw him have an exceptional 1v2 clutch in their series against London, but very different ask, very different setting. Gonna try and find a Pico to Leo. Knives out. Oh, if he had the gun out, he might have been able to get the kill. The stun is good, and there's 40 seconds still left for Redgar to do something.
That wall's about to break. That's the cover now gone for Redgar on the crossover. Luckily, there hasn't been a reposition from his opponent into that tight cubby. Redgar now needs to move forward towards the spike. He's got it now. No time to go elsewhere. Has to go towards this B site. You look at the mini-map in your top left side of your screen, you can see now the rat bat coming in from Trex. He's down at the bottom of that ramp. And so Redgar doesn't have a lot of cover right now. Information being picked up of the position. He's smart enough to bait out the utility, but in doing so will cost himself crucial seconds. And there's not a lot of time here. He has to get that kill. Now playing for elimination. Has to hold it. Oh, he's going to be close. Just about gets it down. Dying embers of the clock. And now suddenly Redgar goes to the operator and he's got it done. Play to perfection, right to the dot. Redgar gets it over the line.
I've never made that noise as well in my life, so Christ, you know it's good. I don't know how he had enough time here. It was milliseconds different.
Boom,
but Redgar, I cannot believe it.
Yeah, I'll grab this.
I cannot believe it.
Go straight into it. Position now. I love it. I absolutely love it from Redgar. Unfortunately, they've lost that. And now they're getting aggressive, and it's worked out. Trex, he's having a good game here. He's found himself an opening. That Shadows down. And now Guild start to think about what possibilities may lie ahead. It is going to be this A play that Mech has decided to go for, but Leo has decapitated Defo, stopped him in his tracks, and now Chronicle coming in from the other side. Redgar tries to push with him, but Russ with some good positioning has been able to get away with one, even with the shorty. Problem is he can't fight, he can't swing out without weapons, so needs his teammates to come in and help him, and that's exactly what's happening. Russ is back in battle, and the numbers now here for Guild on the site. Spikes down, Chronicle into the 1v4, and this is another bite back from Guild, unless Chronicle can pull this one off.
Chronicle's got it. He's got a stim still.
He's got a Brimmy with a stimmy. This would be a perfect moment to highlight some of the upgrades that Brim has got, but Chronicle just getting off this ledge is going to be a difficult part here. There's just so many players and so many different positions.
Soon as it's heard.
Yeah.
As soon as we hear that thud, he's getting peeked by 4 players.
Well, Molly goes out to try and clear it, and unfortunately, he's picked the one position no one's in. So that Molly's going to be pretty ineffective. Chronicle dives down into the site. Good one to take down safe, but as you said, Ryan, as soon as he makes the noise, everybody else is going to peek.
Subtle with their approach. They clearly have ideas, and they've done very well to not show them until now.
Well, here comes that Brimmy with a stimmy play. It's nice and quick. They're just charging through A with the frenzies as you would expect. The most common play you could pull out with this, and it has allowed them a plan because Guild didn't have anybody in the A side. They were actually going a little bit more proactive towards Dish, so they've conceded the plan. Again, the weapons are so much better here for Guild. They should keep it clean on the retake, but it has to be clean here.
The concern is they're using those big ultimates, but speaking of which, Mech were happy to find that roll in thunder. Now it's going to be used on the attack as well as the showstopper, right? Russ is going on the mad flank. You sort of see in the mini-maps for the most part as Russ is going to try and sneak all the way through. Chronicle doesn't expect him. Why would he? We're still following on.
Well, Trex has found a double in the meantime. Chronicle gets one from his ultimate. Nat's able to back up as well, and suddenly it's all down to Shados, and he will be removed.
From Guild that they had available to them now.
Yeah, they pulled them out. Also get some extra credits to play with. I'm loving this Russ POV. It's looking good up there in the camp. All right, now we'll take a look at the minimap. Obviously, guys are having a few tech issues. Apologies for that, but Shadow certainly not having too many tech issues in his end. He's found himself 2. Defo's found the follow-up, and Mech, off to a fantastic start in this round, have found their way in towards the A site. So right now we're looking at Cordamenta and Russ, who have no other option really but to save this one. So that was a very quick round yet again for Mech. I think they've seen a little bit of a weakness. Damn. All right, that frenzy round worked really well.
You know what? This makes me wish that we had VODs, you know? Like, player perspective VODs. I know that you have it a lot in your other game, right? And
Last player standing.
I think we're getting a good look at life. And, you know, like we saw Russ there for a glimpse. He's just chilling.
I mean, he's just really getting the perspective of what Sentinel player does. And it's sit in their camera and look down here, right? Russ is going...
I feel like a security guard.
Yeah. Just watching the security cameras all day. Well, actually, now we need to lean back in our chair, Ryan. Get ourselves a donut or something.
I think...
One of the Super Bowl ads?
I was going to say, ask Hypok's on the cast a lot with his face because of all the technical
I
pauses.
suppose we asked him, yeah. Maybe he'll know. Cordamenta, good start. And they've patched up what is going to be this A setup because Mech have run it back-to-back now. Quick plays into A. Why not do it a third time? You know, third time's a charm. And they're in towards the site. Guild right now with the advantage, though, will have to play the retake. This time they're ready for it. They haven't lost 3 players immediately at the start of the round. The problem is, Red Guy's still alive. He's having a field day. He's found one. Now putting pressure on the op of Safe. He's trying to hold back, and Red Guy's hunting him down. Luckily, Safe quick enough to the trigger. Now Trex diving in.
He doesn't know where he is.
He doesn't figure out where Chronicle is. He's right down the bottom of the site. And he's just walked right back into him. He's back up in towards the crosshair of Chronicle. He's gone back out for a second. Throws the molly onto the spike. And now Safe. Good luck retaking this one. It's a save call for Safe.
That's a checkmate moment, right? Just putting that molly down. And Trex, I really like the play of just diving onto the site, but the patience to just hold in that position as Chronicle. He is incredibly clutch, and you sort of mentioned it as a meme, like Mech have just gone A again. But that was one thing that Barbar said at the G2 game, where G2 kept going A on Icebox, because a lot of teams like to go A on Icebox. But this is Mech just using it to their pure advantage, right?
This is such an important swing round. If Guild lose this, well, they are looking very rough. And the weapons they brought to the table, not great. Mech, of course, they're going back A again. They've just run it back to back. Once more, they go A, and they're trying to crack it open. It's a good kill for Shados. Saves position, good for 1. 5 HP on the fallback. He will stay up. So Guild being able to pull it back into the 4v4, but they have to concede the site and have to play retake. As that Reds comes in, it's another player back to his feet, and Chronicle gets away with the timing. It's 1 kill up towards heaven from him, but he wasn't expecting the hunt, and Cordamenta unfortunately can't double up, but that 1 kill could make a little bit of a difference. But I say that, it's still only Leo and Safe is so low, and he has to retake with an operator. This is looking like 11 locked in for Mech.
He should save. He should 100% save. Like Leo just can fall by next, but look at the money that Safe has available. If he loses this operator, it's gone. So even now, just getting out has a bit of freedom, I suppose, with that Sage roll being put in from the execute from Mech. They hit the res, as we heard from Shados. But Rolling Thunder available. Chronicle's been farming up these ultimates fairly quickly. Safe might not even live alive. He's not. That's the operator gone for these last couple of rounds.
For Guild, 11 to 11. It has been just the A switch being turned on here for Mech. Not much really going into it. Couple of adaptations, actually. You know, hasn't been the exact same A. Decided, okay, let's stack A from the start of the round. Of course you would do that. But now it's Mech going elsewhere.
These strategies coming out of Redgar. Go A, go A, go A, then go B. And the Rolling Thunder is probably one of the reasons. Safe is really backed into a corner. Gets one before he's traded out. Now these big ultimates starting to come in from Mech.
Yeah, Chronicle onto the site. Mech getting the spike down again. We've got to see Guild retake once more. 4v4 this time. Make it a 4v3 with Nat's kill. Starting things off. This affair looking good for Mech. Well, but the orbital strike going back, keeping them back here for the retake, but Trex and Leo still finding a couple. Blast pack up to try and figure out where are the follow-up players. But Shados is wrapped around the back of the wall. He's found 2, and that's it shut down. Mech take map point.
Bit of a silent hero as well as Shados. He's been having so many kills, the walls, doing so much work to flank.
Yeah, props to Shadows, you rightfully point him out, having a massive performance here. And the duelist of Defo being a little quiet. He steps up to the mark, and now Defo decides to ignite in the final round. He's found 2, and he wants to make sure this is the final round of the game, not just regulation, as they charge towards the site. Leo trying to get back in, but again, they're losing numbers. They're already down a few, and it's followed up upon. Shados from above takes down Leo, and it puts Cordamenta and Russ into the unenviable position of trying to retake a 2 versus 5. With Spectres, of course.
You don't expect Nats to wrap around at this point. Coldament is more focused in behind, so there is a chance.
Nats has got this. He's around the backside, and that's a big problem right now. He is the insurance policy. He comes over the top of Heaven, he finds one. Russ able to turn back, actually gets rid of Nats in the drop back, and now Russ alone. Goes to the defuse, holds it over half. Now sticking it, finally the swing comes in, and Redguard will drop him. It is Mech to take map 1. It is Mech to take Fracture, which is by, this is Guild's map pick, which puts us into a real tough spot for Guild.